Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Wave Actions video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Whatever you do today or you don't do, it's fine by me. Spend time with family, whatever you may do. So I wanted to wait until the login one more day, but I don't have anything else I can do today, so I want to get something out at least. So I'm going to talk about Tiana. You did pull for her. So we will go over how to build her in our base form and the Brave Switch form. Base form is more like support. So typically you do, more support things, some LB fill rates, some, status immunity is very important as well, of course. And we also have a lot of MP reduction abilities. You don't need these. Just give her like some HP, MP, stuff like that. It really isn't that special. Conductor's Baton is something that you can definitely get because it's a 5-star TMR. We have some LB filler, we have some Moon Makers, we have Pure White Blessing. This isn't important just yet, but this is what we're going with on that vision card. Normally, probably you would use her own vision card if you don't have as much stuff. It's okay. It's not the best, but it is what it is. So we have 625% LB fill rate out of 1000. I say that's pretty good. We don't have 12 out of 12 LB fill rate, LB per turn, but that's okay. We do have 30% MP reduction, and yeah, I could pop up her HP a little bit more. I could pop up her spirit a little bit more, but I don't think she's that big of a deal. Like, I don't think, or she doesn't think me that big of a danger. You could also like give her dual wield and give her 2 of these or something. Anyways, Wildcard Ace's TMR that's upgraded to +4 is the highest magic for a throwing weapon. Ibarra's is actually 8 weaker, but if you don't want to bother going through all that, you could just use Ibarra's STMR. And if you don't have that, you could actually use the old Tiana's STMR for that situation, because it does activate our Trustmaster if you wanted to use that. Could do that. Anyways, we have the Crown, which by this point, if you've been playing the game, this should be accessible to you at this point. If you don't have it just yet, keep working for it. It's worth it. We have her own STMR, definitely valuable. Gives her 500 flat magic. If you don't have this, there are other options. In fact, if you don't have it, you could just use Magister's Coat for some more LB damage. We have Yuna's necklace. If you don't have this, you could use any accessory that gives magic. It's fine. We have Heliolite for some MP reduction. We have Lion's Heart for some LB damage. If you have Zoma's STMR, obviously that's a lot better. But this also gives some LB fill per turn. Magic Slacker, same thing. If you have Zoma's STMR, you could do that. If you have Sora's or Hawkeye's STMR, you could use that as well. And we have some Plant Killer that gives up to 30% Plant Killer for magic. So if you have these, or if you have even, if you have something better than this is only 50, then you would be able to get to 300%, and you wouldn't even need to use her vision card really, because her vision card really isn't that amazing. And we have 205% limit burst damage. There is a way to get 300%, but it's not as easy to access. You would need 2 units STMRs. You would need Sora, Hawkeye, or Zoma's STMR, and all those kind of things you would need. It really sucks that you need to use a throwing weapon on her, otherwise you don't get some killers. And also you don't get to use her weapon in peril, of course, the throwing weapon in peril, so that'd be kind of wasted too. And it's just, I wish she had something else, but it is what it is. Yes, she's probably going to be more useful as a chainer after this Clash of Wolves. Definitely she's going to be more useful as a quiet chainer. I don't think you're going to be able to really take advantage of her Pentacast, because I don't think there's not really many units that can do Pentacast. Very few. There's only a few. I can say on a handful. There's only a handful of Pentacast units in the game. So more than often than not, you're probably going to be quad casting, and that's fine too. You get those stacks up. Getting those stacks up is really, really important for being a chainer. Being a limit burst finisher for this Clash of Wolves only, I would say. As I've seen it done. I've seen videos where she's being used as a limit burst finisher, guys. I told you that would be used. So there's that, but the main thing there is to get the stacks up. So it's very important to have a little bit of MP reduction. Like Heliolite is definitely, as you can see, it's 39 per cast now. I have 1000, and it's not, I don't think this is even fully potted. It's not. So this could be a little bit more even. This could be like 1200, but it does add up after a while. So It'll add up. So the main goal is getting the weapon in peril, which is this. I want to go ahead and use this. Also get some morale, which is good. 30% weapon in peril, and you want to go ahead and start getting those stacks up. It's very important, very important. I wish she was a dual wield unit, because then you'd be able to get that more effectiveness out of her throwing weapon in peril, because it would be actually, I think she'd be really strong. She might not have as much magic if she would be able to equip 2 throwing weapons, and then she'd have 30% throwing weapon in peril for when 2 weapons are equipped. And that might actually edge her out a little bit extra, but she does not have any dual wield passives or anything like that, so there's really no reason to do it. The only way you can offset that is if you have another of her, but obviously you're not going to do that in Clash of Wills. So her throwing weapon in peril is really going to be useful for herself, because you can't use Ibarra for this Clash of Wills. I think. I'm pretty sure you can't. It is what it is. Anyways, that's going to be about it for the video. If you wanted to equip for something else, like just equip blatantly for limit burst damage, you could definitely do that with Yuna's STMRs and stuff like that, but I only have one. I'm lucky to have one at least. I'm lucky to have at least one. And this was from an EX ticket, by the way. I got her off an EX ticket, and I just straight up STMR Moogled her, because it's such a valuable STMR that I don't care if it's not as effective, because I won't be getting any more anytime soon, I'm sure. With that being said, guys, if you can get that wildcard TMR upgraded to +4, it's definitely worth it. As you can see, her magic is quite good, and I'm sure it'll be a lot better when I can get her EX3 with, I need 10 more shards. So, that being said, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, if you haven't already, times and stuff like that. Or if you're just spending time with family, or, you know, just had a good day. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace. Hey, guys. The very secret end of the video, if you stay till the very end, I'm just gonna do some of these. I've been saving them. Maybe we can get Carl from this, or just anything. Very quickly though. It's gonna be very quick. If we can get anything good from these. Sometimes it surprises you. For anyone global watching that, that was Ursula, a unit that global skipped. Obviously you're a global player for watching this because of Tiana. She's very good, by the way, and I'm looking forward to using her very soon. We all know who that is. We don't need him anymore. Even with his Neovision Awakening, he was a complete flop. Flash in the pan unit, and I don't think there's ever going to be any chance for him to ever come back. The only reason I'm not really as hyped as I usually am for pulls, because I don't ever expect anything from these, so it's just like, eh. They're free. Gotta just use them, so it's like whatever. Like, those are okay, I guess. I mean, I can get more Eileen STMRs in the future, maybe. Fine. Uriah is kind of whatever. I mean, her TMR is actually valuable nowadays because of the stuff that it has, and not a lot of other stuff has. Not a lot of other TMRs have mitigation and stuff on them like that, so it is valuable. Doesn't look like we're getting anything. That's all right. Okay, never mind. As I say that, okay, nice. It's left here. The unit that's coming on global very soon, but there really isn't anything like super amazing about it, because he's basically a different version of Aerith with some other, you know, toys that she can work with. But other than that, not really anything that amazing. And Elnath, another unit that got skipped on the global version. Anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to mention very quickly here, guys. Thank you again for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.